In this video, I'm going to be helping you with the study guide that I gave you at school. And we went through it in school, but if you want to review it and to help you be more prepared to show me all that you can do on the test, I'm creating this video for you. So, on the study guide, the first problem was 475,028, and it said put that in word form. Word form. So, I'm going to take little groups at a time. So I take that first group, 400, 475, 475, and because I'm over here with the comma right there, 475,000. 28. So if I take this number and put it in word form, it becomes 475,028. Okay. Let's do number 2. Number 2 is find the value of 9 in 892,743. So I'm looking for the 9. I come over here, and the 9 is in the, we have here, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. So the 9, the value is 90,000. Number 3, it talks about which one is the least of these. If you line those numbers up, you should be able to figure out which one is the smallest. Number 4 talks about what number is 2,000 more. So we want 2,000 more than 629,285. You can do this a couple ways. You can just look at the 2,000. Here's my thousands place. I go from 9 and I go up 2,000. It takes it to the next place value. So I'm going to look at these two together. This is 29,000. I need 2 more thousand. So it goes to 30,000 and 31,000. So it is 631,285. You know that when you're doing more, you're adding it. So if you want to, you could take 629,285, line up the place values, and add. 5 plus 0 is 5, 8 plus 0 is 8, 2 plus 0 is 2, 9 plus 2 is 11, put your 1, carry your 1, 2 plus 1 is 3, and your 6 comes down, and you get 2,301,285. Either way, it's good, it's just the same answer. All right, you want to estimate, find the sum by rounding these two numbers to the nearest thousand. So on number 5, you have 6,122 plus 1,822. So I'm going to round them to the nearest thousand, and then I'll add those together. That'll give me an estimated answer. I look at this 6 here, I go to my 1, that's just a 1, so we go down, and the 6 stays the same, so we go down to 6,000. Now over here, I look at my 1,000, it's a 1, I come over here to the 8, the 8 is 5 and above, so it tells me we're going to the next 1,000. So instead of 1,822, we go up to 2,000. Now I just add those two together. 6,000 plus 2,000 gets me 8,000. Let's do number 6. Well, we're actually going to skip number 6, it's again writing a number in word form. It's in the millions, so then you just write the first millions, and then however many 100,000, and then the rest of it. So similar to the first one we did in the study guide. Number 7, we want to compare numbers. 6, 2, 5, 1, 3, 5. So I have 625,000, and then over here I have 625,315. I can look at that and I can go place value to place value starting on the ends. 6 is the same, 6 is the same, 2 is the same, 2 is the same, 5 is the same, 5 is the same, 1, 3. That one's different. Over here, 300, 100. And I know that 300 is bigger. You can do it that way, or you can stack them on top of each other and you'll be able really easily to see which one is greater. So if I stack them, I do 625, 135, 625, 315. What I made sure is I make sure the ones are lined up, the tens, the hundreds, the thousands, 10,000s, and 100,000s. They're all perfectly lined up. And I go over here, same, 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 different. This one is more, so that number is greater, just like what I showed up here. Okay, let's go to number 8. Number 8 says, estimate each sum or difference by using front-end estimation with adjustment. Now, I have another video on this site that talks about the front-end estimation with adjustment, sums, and differences. So you can watch this, and if you want even more, you can watch those videos also. Let's do the addition first, the sum. 3,713 plus 1,135 plus 4,688. Okay, I want to get an estimate. Front-end estimation with adjustment. Rounding is not in this at all. There's one little place where you do one rounding thing, but mainly it's front end. And you want to get your thousands and then your hundreds and then put those together. So I'm going to start with my thousands. Don't even worry about this. It's just the front number. I have 3,000 here. My front number here, my thousands place is 1. So I have 1,000 here. My thousands place is 4, so I have 4,000 here. And I add those three numbers together. 3,000 plus 100 is 4,000. Plus 4 more thousand is 8,000. All right, so I set that to the side. Now I have to do my hundreds. I come over here. Again, we're not rounding. I just look at this number. 700 plus 100. And I add those. Oh, I forgot. Plus my 600 here. 600. So I have 700, 100, and 600. Add those three numbers together. It gets me 800 plus 6 is 1,400. Here's the only place in this type of problem that you do round. I want to round this to the nearest thousand. And if I want to round it to the nearest thousand, I look at this. The 4 is 4 and below, so this stays the same, and it becomes 1,000. So now I take my 8,000 and my 1,000, and I put them together, and my answer is 9,000. That is the front-end estimation, finding the sum. All right. Now, let's find the difference of a number. That is subtraction. Again, we're not rounding. We're using front-end estimation. And it's 8,625 minus 4,821. Now, I do have more videos about this also, so if you want to look back and study a little bit more, you can see those other videos. All right, let's start with our thousands. Again, not rounding. We just take our thousands place value. We have 8,000 here, minus, and we have 4,000 here. So I do 8,000 minus 4,000. It gets me 4,000. Now I go to my hundreds. I have 600 here minus 800 here. All right, oops. Now, I have a little problem here because I can't take 800 away from 600. So, I need to switch these two around. And 600 minus 800 I can't do, but I can do 800 minus 600. When I switch them, it gives me 200. And I round that number to the nearest thousand. So I look at the 2, it's 4 and under, so I go to 0. And now, 4,000 minus 0 equals 4,000. Now, if this would have worked out where it would have been higher number over here, and you could do it just normally without having to switch these, then you would have added those two together. But because you had to switch them, this last step is subtracting. All right, that's front-end estimation with adjustment. We did it one with sums, addition, and one with difference, subtraction. All right, on the test, there will be 2 word problems. Oh, also we have one with a number pattern. And you have to find the rule and then give me the next one in that order. So say, for example, we're in the millions here. And then the next one is 2 million. And then we have 2,245,615. Okay, so I need to get the next one in order there. We're going from this one to this one to this one, and what's the next one in line? I have to find the rule. So I start looking at numbers. I see my ones stays the same. Nothing's changing there. See my tens. Nothing's changing there. I look at my hundreds. 2, 4, 6. Okay, so 2, 4, 6. I know that it's going up 200 each time. So one thing I'm doing, one part of the rule is that it's going up 200 each time. Now, I go to my thousands, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. And I have 4,000, 4,000, or I guess it's 40,000, 40,000, 40,000. And then I look at my 100,000s. 8, 0, 2. Something's changing there, okay? Now, it's not going down because then my millions is going up. So 8 to a 0, which would lead me to think that it's going up to the 10, and then 0 to 2, it's going up 2. So if I go up 200,000, if I add 200,000 to this one, it takes me to 2 million. 200,000 more takes me to 2,200,000. So I'm going up. The hundreds are going up 200 each time, and the 100,000s are going up 200,000 each time. Now the millions, 1, 2, that only changed because of this, and then 2. So I'm not going up by millions. So my rule is plus 200,200. Now, if I want to go up the next one, I'm going to add 200,200. And so this 6 becomes an 8, and this becomes a 4. And so my next one will be 2,445,815. I found the rule, and I put the next number in order. Okay, Two more problems on the study guide. They're both word problems. One has to do with finding the product and one has to do with finding the quotient. So let's start with the product. Number 10, it says there are 7 cookies in each box. There are 9,210 boxes. Estimate the total number of cookies. So 7 cookies, 9,210 boxes. So I'm wanting to find the total number of cookies. This is a multiplication. I'm going to find the product of that. That'll give me the total number of cookies. So I'm going to do this by estimating. It says on the sheet to estimate the total number of cookies. I don't need the exact amount. I just want to estimate. So I take 9,210 times 7. I'm going to round it to the nearest 1,000. I go to my 9, look at my 2. I either go up to the next place value or I just stay the same. And because this is 2, I go to 9,000 times 7. This I can do easily. I know my facts. I know 9 times 7 is 63. I put my 63 down here, but then I have to bring my 3 zeros over here. So the estimated total number of cookies is 63,000. That's a lot of cookies. All right, last one is quotient, is defining, is doing a division problem. So here's what it says. Mr. Smith has 6 bags of jelly beans. There are 2,538 jelly beans in total. Estimate the number of jelly beans in each bag. So we know the total number, and we know there are 6 bags. We just need to figure out how many jelly beans are in each bag. So we're dividing up the total number of jelly beans into those 6 different bags. So I'm going to take my total number of jelly beans, 2,538, and I'm going to divide it into the 6 bags. And I'm doing an estimate, so I don't really need to get the exact number, but I want to get it pretty close. So on this type of a problem, I come over here, I look at the thousands and hundreds place, which is 2,500. So I go there, 2,500 divided by 6 equals. Now, I'm going to see how many 6's go into 25, and I want to get pretty close. So I come over here, 6 times what gets me to 25. I know I can't do that exactly, so I go 6 times, let's see, 4. I'm just going to do a little guess and check, see how close I get. 6 times 4 is 24. Ooh, that seems pretty close. But it's a little under. I want to go a little over. I want to see if I can get closer going over also. So I'm going to go up. 6 times 5 equals 30. So which one of these numbers is closest to 25? 24 is just 1 away. 30 is 5 away. So I'm going to go with this one here, 24. So I bring it up here. I change the 25 to a 24. Divided by 6. I'm still pretty close, but I have an even number, so it's so much easier. So I take my 24 divided by 6, and that gets me 4. And then I get these 2 zeros. I bring those over. And I have about 400 jelly beans in each bag. Now, if I want to check that, I'm going to take, if I think that I have 400 jelly beans in each bag, and I know I have 6 bags, then I do 400 times 6. And that gets me 2,400 total jelly beans. And I'm going to see if that's pretty close to where I started. 2,538, it's in the right ballpark. It's pretty close. All right, so my estimated quotient is 400. All right, I hope this helps. You can watch these videos over and you can create your own practice problems and get ready for the test. And you should be able to show me everything you've learned and all that you know.